tell us who y'all are individually and where y'all from.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Mimi.
I'm Anai.
Yo, it's Kina.
And my crew comes in and we're turning up the crowd. The neighbors at the door cause the music's getting loud. We can party all night, dancing in the spotlight. And I'm gonna show my friends how to have a good time. And we're the Mako girls and we're based in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, so are y'all original sisters or best friends or what?
Oh, we're
We're all
sisters.
sisters.
2 years apart.
Okay, so who's oldest and who's youngest?
Kina is,
I'm the oldest. I'm Kina.
and I'm second oldest. I'm 17.
And I'm the youngest, and I'm 15.
Oh, Mimi's the second oldest, and I is third oldest.
Being that y'all are all sisters, who's the more outgoing?
The more outgoing, and depends on what it is. I think
Yeah.
Anai is very outgoing when it comes to like
Sports.
sports and trying new things like that. We all are outgoing in different ways.
Talking to new people, that will be
Yeah.
Mimi. She'll say something first, and then we'll just gradually start speaking more.
And
And
like trying new stuff.
Trying completely
like,
out the box
new
things.
clothes and stuff like that. That
Kina.
would be me.
Yeah.
Okay, so being that y'all all 2 years apart, who took interest in music first?
It
Both
was
of us at the same time.
Yeah, because we first started out dancing with our cousins, and we all used to do it for fun. And we was like, you know what? We watched Molly's Behavior's documentary, and we took that idea. What they were doing was like, oh, we should do that as well. And then our cousins, they grew up, and they're in college and get married, all that good stuff. So we decided to keep going as the Mako girls, and we all just continued to work and still wanted to do the same thing Molly's Behavior was doing at the time, and just kept trying to work towards that.
Okay, so all y'all are different. So let's say, give us an example of a typical day for the Mako girls.
A typical day. During the week, we still, Anai and I still attend public school, so we both get up and go to school until 3:15.
come back
at 3:30.
We'll come back, get some food, then work out, run on the treadmill for about 30 minutes. And after that, we will start practicing.
And don't forget, we gotta take care of the dogs.
Yes.
Walk them outside when we get home. So walk the dogs outside, then practice. And then after that,
Yeah, by the time they're out in school, I'm upstairs doing my homework. I'm a college student, and I have all online classes, so I'll be doing my homework and stuff. And while they're out, I'll take care of the dogs, let them roam a bit, and then wait till they come home so we can practice and work out and do everything that we got to do.
And then after we've done with that, we pretty much, if anybody got homework after that, we do homework. We'll probably chill out, watch a little TV, get a little time in for ourselves to do something we like. And that's pretty much the days during the week.
And some days we would talk, have meetings about what our next moves are going to be in the future.
Yes, and we try to make time for family things because we do have a younger sister, and we do like to hang out with our family and have a good time. So we make sure you make time for that as well.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask this question, then I'm gonna come back to this.
Okay.
But in reference to, because y'all been compared to being as legendary as TLC,
Okay.
Yeah.
which
Yes.
is a huge group here from Atlanta.
Yes.
But so how is it like being compared to somebody like that, and then going to school every day and seeing how the kids look at y'all? How is that life like for y'all?
I feel like it's an honor to be compared to them in a way. I feel like it's the style that we give off. We're not doing the heels and dresses, like trying to sing like that. We want to bring the fun and have the hip hop swag. And then our goal is to make sure that our music is timeless. So with them, you play
No
let's see,
Scrubs.
What About Your Friends, Waterfalls. You play any of that right now, they're all still gonna turn up like it was just put out yesterday. And that's what we want with our music. So that's why when we go to school, we try to make sure we get feedback from our friends, even the adults, because we want it to be for everybody and making sure that our music can just be timeless. And that's what I know we get our inspiration from, and why we are so honored by people comparing us to them. And I think our style as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we
From
like to
clothes.
wear the baggy clothes sometimes.
Yes.
And we always wear tennis shoes. We never perform in heels because it's uncomfortable for
Yes,
us.
because we dance a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, now because we've talked to other youngsters who are celebrities.
Yeah.
That were still going to school, and they said it's hard to function because a lot of kids, kind of pick on them and things of that sort because they can't relate to the fame.
Yes.
So do y'all ever have situations where people approach y'all with that situation or anything like that, or put that type of pressure on y'all?
I would say in high school, they'll be like, oh, so you say you can rap, and they'll expect you to be like, oh, say bars, but you're not saying it out loud. They think you're going to whisper it. But when you start to do it, how you perform regularly, they get surprised and they're like, oh, I didn't know you do it like that when it's your career and you've been doing it for so long. So I guess they will underestimate you and what you're really doing, but then once they see it, they understand. And sometimes with friends, they don't get it all the way. Like they'll understand about, oh yeah, you have to work, and they'll still try to hang out, but then at the same time you can't talk to them about how you feel with the music stuff because they don't get it. But it's not really that bad, and they still support you regardless.
And I think it's different too, because everybody at our school knows what we do because we performed at the school multiple times. So most of the time, like and I said, we do get asked, hey, can you sing for us on the spot like right now? And they think, because they're like, oh, well, you guys don't act like artists in school. Like, we're quiet in school. We get our work done. That's what we come to school for. We don't go there and go, do the extra. So they're surprised when we actually show them what we do. And they take it seriously for us because we don't play around and just be telling, hey, yeah, we sing, we rap. Everybody now, too, also asks, hey, I'm going to send you a beat. Can you be on my song? Can we make a song together? We get that all the time. If they find out that's what we do, they're like, oh, I got this beat. Can y'all hop on this track with me? I'm like, it's not how it works. I'm sorry. But
people would say, yeah, I want to collaborate with them. We're going to make a collaboration. We're like, well,
we'd be like, okay,
sure.
Because they're not going to come back and follow up. They just be saying that all the time.
But the teachers are very supportive about what we do. Some of them, they know what we do. They'll help support. They're like, hey, I know this person. Maybe y'all can do something with them.
Yeah. We've gotten that too.
Okay. So how have y'all really dealt with the success that y'all having? Do y'all feel like it's a lot of pressure? Is something that that's cool, or
I think it's I think we're handling it pretty well.
Yeah.
The only thing I know is for us, it's just a lot of things that have to be done at one time. Like, you can't just focus on your live show. You have to focus on your live show, your social media, like your business, all of that at one time. And that's the only thing that I think that kind of gets us, because it is so much that has to be done all the time. Like, you can never just sleep and do one thing and be satisfied. You have to continuously grow in each part of what you're doing when it comes to the music and your vocals, when it comes to the practicing and getting the show mixed together. Like, once you think you're done with one thing, then something else pops up. So I know with that, we deal with that's one thing we're working on dealing with, because it's so many things have to be done. But with everything else, I feel like we balance it pretty well.
That plus the schoolwork, you had to get the schoolwork done and make sure your grades stay up. It's a little pressure, but we get through it pretty good.
I think for me, I do a pretty good job, because at one point I wasn't really getting that much homework. Now I'm getting homework, but at first I wasn't. So now I'm learning to make sure it's done on time and stuff like that.
But me, I always get my work done at school. So like, as soon as I come home, I just got to worry about getting the Mako girl stuff done and talk about our next stuff.
So it's not that hard to balance right now, since we're learning what needs to be done.
Okay. Now, y'all are in the era of social media.
Yes.
So what's your opinion on it? Is it something that y'all feel is helpful for your career, or it can be sometimes a burden for your career?
I think it's both, because it's very helpful, because you can reach so many people at one time on that one platform,
and you can keep them up to date with what you're doing that day or on a daily basis, going live to let them know what's going on, or you can be in the studio and be like, oh yeah, what's up, we're over here making music. But it's good, and at the same time, they focus more on your social media versus your actual talent in the music industry. They want to see you doing all of this, but when it comes to your show, like, they'll say, oh, you can perform, but if your numbers don't add up, then that's when the social media can kind of just
flop what you're doing.
If you're not posting enough or getting on live enough, people would think, oh, then they're not doing anything now. They're not doing anything.
Or they're not doing it anymore. Like, they just think you just dropped doing music. At that time, sometimes it's not even because you didn't post. You just got other things that has to be done. You might not post that day. But with social media, we do see the ups of it. Like, everybody's listening to our music. Everybody's hearing the song when it first dropped, because we're putting it out there. So it is a great, great, great thing for our generation, because it's so much easier to get to people. But it's just balancing the both of them, being on it, and then be off of it when we have to actually get things done.
Okay, so a lot of people look at numbers on social media. So do y'all feel pressure always trying to make sure y'all got the high numbers on everything you do and things of that sort?
Yes, all the time. We have to make sure it stays up there, because that's what everybody's looking for right now. If you don't have the numbers to match what you're doing, then it's like, oh, that's good that you have it, but you want to have that audience for what you're doing. Like, you don't want to just be good at performing and only have a few followers, because they can't do nothing with that. If you have people following you and people actually loving what you do, they can see that package being pushed and can actually work with it, because they know they can make some money off it, and you can make money as well.
We would want it to be organic though, because we don't want to have like a whole bunch of followers, and then when we throw an event, there'll be like 2 or 3 people coming out.
Yeah, so we try to make sure we stay on social media and make sure everything is organic. Make sure we have people who actually like what we're doing, actually commenting and saying, "Oh, I like that song. That song is hot." Because if you go out there doing an event and nobody shows up, that's gonna, it's gonna reflect from your following. So we try to make sure we keep it organic on all of our social media accounts, and make sure we have real fans actually saying, "Hey, I like your music. Hey, I love you guys. You guys are fun."
Okay. Now, in reference to your music,
Yes.
do y'all write your own stuff, or you have writers, or what?
It's a mixture of both. We do write, and we wrote 3 songs on our new project, and we have some writers who will bring us or present us a song, and if we like it and feel like it is what we're like where we're at now, then we'll see what they have on their terms of, how they're going to split it and all that for publishing and all things like that. So we make sure that we have the business down if we're getting a song from somebody.
Okay. Y'all seem pretty knowledgeable about this business.
Yes, we've been doing it for 5 years, and our parents try to make sure we're hands-on with the business and knowing what's going on behind the scenes instead of just doing the music.
Yeah, learning about like split sheets or how to like put your music out there.
And your pros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we also are part of the 411 Brand Academy, and they teach us that as well. So we go in the studio to Patchworks every Saturday over the summer, and we'll record a song, but they'll have people come in and speak to us who's already in the industry and let us know what you really should be focusing on. A lot of people came in and was like, it's the business. The art is good, but if your business ain't together, you're not going to make no money off of what you're doing. So we try to make sure that we learn that, so that way once we continue to grow in our career, we won't have to worry about that part.
Yeah. And considering y'all so young,
yes,
and y'all speaking on some serious things with the business, and for the other youngsters who may not know a lot of this, how important is the business aspect of it compared to the art?
It's like as important as the art, which is like a little bit more important, because you want to make sure everything is in order. Like if you record a song and it's a dope song and it blows up, you don't want the money to be going everywhere but to yourself.
Yeah, so you want to make sure you copyright all your lyrics, because anybody, you put it out there and anybody else heard it and they take it, you can't really, and they go and copyright it because they know what to do, then your lyrics are gone. So you want to make sure that you copyright like all your lyrics, because that's important, because once you hear somebody else using it, you can make some money off of that, because that's your song. And then with beats, we always buy our beats exclusive, because we don't want anybody else using the same beat we're using. If we hear it, that's more money, and we work it that way. And we try to make sure that everything that we have, we own it, because if we're owning it, then we're getting some profit off of it. When it comes to our lyrics, when it comes to publishing, we have our own label as well. So we're trying to make sure everything is going through us, so that way we can actually be getting the money.
Okay, so let's talk worldwide.
Yes, worldwide.
How did that come about?
Who wants to talk about worldwide?
I would say worldwide. Worldwide is definitely a song that will get your block popping and your city rocking. Because if you know how we turn up and how we rock the crowd and how we just love the culture, we always get everybody hyping. Also, we want to travel around the world. We want to be global artists. We performed in London, in the Bahamas for the school district. So this song also shows that we want to be global artists, going to Japan, Korea, everywhere in the world.
Yeah, I think it just lets people know that don't just like limit us to just the United States. We want to go everywhere, because we love learning about different cultures. We already travel even without doing music. Our grandma takes us to like Barbados, and she takes us to like different places. Like we've been to London, Jamaica, we've been to a lot of different places, and we want to make sure that we go there and show our art and talent to different people. Incorporate that in our music as well.
Okay, so y'all have big expectations.
Yes, you gotta think big, you gotta dream big.
Okay, now there's a lot of young female groups that's shooting for the crown right now.
Yes.
So what is it that y'all bringing to the table that gives y'all an edge?
Well, one, we are sisters, and we also have a West Indian background as well from our grandmother. So I feel like that, and also with our original style and just us being who we are and not trying to be anybody else that
I think
sets us apart.
also because we're doing all three. We sing, dance, and rap. Some people nowadays are either just rapping or just singing. We do all three, and that we make sure that we actually are putting on a show for you. Like, even though we are not right now Beyonce, we work in there. You know, we're trying to get there, but we still put on a show like.
We have
Beyonce.
The smoke machines. We have nice outfits.
We got the lights.
Yeah, we have our lighting. We have the sound guy. We have the smoke machines. We have everything going to our music. Like, we want to make sure every time we perform, we put in on a show for you, and we want to make sure that Mako Girls is really gonna come with something different. So we try to make sure we keep it different, keep it exciting for anybody who watches, and we feel like that's what really makes us different because we don't just do it just for our culture. We try to incorporate a lot of different cultures as well.
Okay, so is there any new music on the horizon that people can be looking forward to?
Yes.
Actually, we just
started
our project around the second quarter of 2019.
It is called They Don't Know Us Yet, so we're excited.
And we also just released our single Day One. You can stream it on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play.
Pretty much everywhere. Make sure you guys go stream Day One. Our song is out. This song that we have out now is basically for anybody who's been grinding for something since day one. Anybody who have their friends that's been riding with them since day one, the ups and downs. This is for anybody. So we really want everybody to be listening to it, making their videos and all of that to this song.
Okay. So before we get at it, is there any misconceptions that people may have about the Mako Girls that y'all want to clear up?
I don't think so. Just know that we're not stopping anytime soon. So just be prepared for everything that's coming with the Mako Girls.
Okay. Now, if people wanted to follow y'all brand, how can they follow y'all?
You guys can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Mako Girls.
You can subscribe to us on YouTube at Mako Girls Atlanta.
You can check out all of our information on our website at
www.makogirls.com.
Mako Girls is spelled
MAKOGIRLS.
And notice that's a K, not a C.